Antonio Montana.
The legendary film character Tony Montana is someone we all admire and find fascinating. So what is it about Tony Montana that makes him so important to us, and what makes him different from ordinary people? Let's understand what it means to be like Tony Montana, and why he is either successful or unsuccessful. Tony's saying, in this country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. When you get the power, then you get the women. And you rule the world clearly shows his hunger for power and success and the strategy he follows to achieve it. Tony Montana is extremely ambitious, violent, and a man who will stop at nothing to reach his goal. He moved from Cuba to America, burning with the dream of starting a new life. For him, success is the symbol of power and wealth. The slogan, "The world is yours," sums up his ambitious mindset. Taking a closer look at Tony's past, he was born in Cuba, growing up in poverty and under oppression. He developed an interest in the life of crime by watching movies that glorified the American lifestyle and the heroes of the underworld. While in prison in Cuba, Tony allied with various gangs and got a tattoo indicating his status as an assassin. His mother tried to keep him out of trouble, but Tony's rebellious nature pulled him into the streets. Tony Montana becomes successful in America for various reasons. His ambition, determination, and ruthlessness take him to a certain point. Tony Montana actually has some moral values. You can see this in the assassination attempt where he stops at the last moment after seeing a child in the car.
I tell you, no fucking kids!
Tony feels he must succeed because he's been through so much hardship. So he's a man who is either at the bottom or the top. This duality leads to both his rise and fall. Tony is known for his self-confidence and determination.
Hey, fuck you, mate! Who put this thing together? Me! That's who! Who do I trust? Me!
Though he seems ruthless and aggressive deep down, there is great insecurity and fear. This fear constantly pushes him to want more. His perspective is black and white. Either you win or you lose. Therefore, there's no middle ground or diplomacy in his life. One of Tony's most defining traits is his blunt honesty. As he puts it,
I always tell the truth. Even when I lie.
This provides important insight into his character and mindset. Tony's most prominent trait is his ambition. This ambition is both his greatest strength and his biggest weakness. Thanks to his ambition, he quickly gains great wealth and power. However, the same ambition leads him to make reckless decisions and dangerous enemies. For example, one of Tony's reckless decisions is killing the rival drug cartel leader Frank Lopez and taking his place. This move gains him great power but also many enemies. His ambition pushes him to deal with dangerous figures like Sosa, ultimately creating a huge enmity with Sosa. Tony is extremely loyal to those close to him. His devotion to his best friend Manny and his sister Gina reveals his human side. However, this loyalty sometimes blinds him and causes him to make poor decisions. Additionally, Tony's insecurity leads him to misunderstand situations, causing him to kill Manny. This results in him losing his closest ally and ending up alone. Tony's excessive self-confidence is both an advantage and a disadvantage. This confidence makes him take big risks and make bold moves. However, it also leads him to underestimate his enemies and dangers. Tony's self-confidence sometimes puts him in tough situations, like when he goes to deal with the Colombians, resulting in his friend's death. Tony Montana is good at social interactions, always seeking excitement and stimulation. He is charismatic, talkative, and often the center of attention. He openly expresses his thoughts and desires, as seen in his interactions with Elvira. Tony operates very harmoniously with his immediate surroundings and takes a practical approach to problem solving. He pays attention to details, is observant, and reacts quickly to his environment, which is evident in his criminal activities. Tony is logical and analytical when making decisions. He evaluates situations objectively and seeks the most practical and efficient solution. Despite his flaws, he values logic and rationality in business and survival. Tony approaches life flexibly and adaptively. He thrives in fluid, ever-changing environments and quickly adjusts his plans according to the circumstances. This adaptability allows him to seize opportunities and respond swiftly under high pressure. As Tony says,
I never fucked anybody over in my life. It didn't have it coming. Got that? All I have in this world is my balls and my word. And I don't break them for no one. Do you understand?
this reflects his loyalty and self-confidence. Tony's feelings are complex. His desire for success creates constant tension within him. He knows he must always be on guard, which places a great deal of pressure on him. His fears and insecurities are the underlying causes of his aggressive and ruthless behavior. Love and hate constantly influence his decisions. His relationships with his family and close friends reveal his human side. However, these relationships also contribute to his downfall. Tony's ambition and determination make him believe
the world should go and everything in it.
This shows how demanding and determined he is. Tony Montana's story is a dramatic example of rise and fall. His ambition and determination take him to the top, but the same ambition and excessive self-confidence lead to his downfall. The lesson we learn from his story is the importance of finding balance and preserving human values. Tony Montana is also known for his sharp wit, paranoid insecurity, courage, resilience, willingness to risk everything for what he wants, and ultimately losing it all.
Don't you think you fucked me, man? I Tony Montana!
If there are different characters from movies or real life you are curious about, you can mention them in the comments. Take care.
So say good night to the bad guy.